From the village of Stockholm and Granton to St. Croix Falls, Thorp, and many more, the League of Wisconsin Municipalities hosted an overflow crowd in Chippewa Falls March 1 to talk about two issues. One, gaining and maintaining young people in Wisconsin communities, a report released recently by UW Madison and the UW Extension. And two, we wanted to listen to the city and village officials and staff in small communities who are dealing with fiscal stress because they are not growing. Listen to what those officials had to say about the concerns they have in making decisions for their city or village and how they are coping.
There's 2 services in our area that have been discontinued. There's a whole bunch that are struggling within a few miles of us. I'm afraid rural ambulance services are going to disappear because it's hard to staff. The training requirements are higher, and the only way I think to keep rural ambulance services is to pay them more, make it more. They're just volunteers, but they're not going to take the 120 hours of training unless we can pay them a wage that makes it, provide some incentive for them to do it.
But like she said, the people in we serve a larger community, so our officers do respond outside the city limits. A lot of people choose to live outside the city limits because they can't afford the tax rate in the city. So they'll live a mile out, but yet they're using our community centers. The police department is responding outside of that. We also subsidize our ambulance, our fire departments, and now we're gonna have to be taking on a cemetery, and we can't. And we have our own garbage service, which is a really good service to our residents, but we're penalized because the expenses to bring the garbage to the incinerator go up, and then I have to lower our, shared revenues because we have to increase our garbage rate, because we're getting charged from somewhere else. So we keep getting penalized to try to provide these same services we've lost. We don't have lifeguards anymore, and we don't need less police protection because we still know there's a lot of drugs out there.
Revenues, but I think the biggest problem we have is the increase in expenses. Health insurance premiums, the cost for any street project, concrete, blacktop, the cost of everything we do goes up at a much greater rate than our ability to match it with our revenue. So it's really a cost of doing business problem more than a revenue problem.
I'm Joy Eichten. I am representing the village of Granton, in between Marshfield and Neillsville, small community of 355 people. Here today for the league meeting on finance and keeping our youth in our population. Awesome meeting. Great networking. It was a super meeting in order to kind of see how we're all in the same boat.
This was the third regional listening session the league has held. We also had overflow crowds at meetings in Madison and in Oconto. My name is Gail Sumi. I'm the Communications Director for the League. On behalf of everyone, thank you again to everyone who participated. As always, you can access League resources on our website at lwm-info.org. Thank you.